Hello and welcome to a new game. Again, a 1Q game. I am white, let's say enjoy, and begin a nice steady game. I hope I do not completely screw up after watching some of Shy God's public lessons. I seem to get kinda aggressive, or my goal seems to get aggressive after I watch those. And we are looking for a big move. Approaching the corner, the Komoku here is a nice idea, or playing c8. Approaching the corner is biggest. I assume I will get pincers, who will jump up, black will build. Let's play a change and play c8 and let black take corner enclosure to take k3 as a double wing. White's last move denies c6 for black, or we do it this way. Can play usual and then approach, can drop down, so again a few options. Can play usual for a few points and some of the corner, can drop down leaving a weakness. Let's not leave the weakness and just play usual. Now this I can go away from, since my throne is already strengthened. If I take the corner, then black expands, and I think I will approach, and I will approach high. Yeah, let's play simple. Can play something else instead of c3. C3 can be considered a little slow. But then again, I get the opportunity to approach an open, an unapproached Komoku, which is most certainly large. And counter pincer. Black will jump away, and I will touch. Attached to him, usually we see the diagonal. I hope I'm reading this right. But usually if black does not play the diagonal, he needs to protect. I think Again, a few options for me here. I can take my stone and then deal with the archie, or I can play here. I think I'll play this one first, since then I can simply cut. Now again, a few options. If I cut, black drops down, that is not a problem. So black extends. I capture my stone, black... yeah, let's just do this. Black will extend, I will capture a stone. And those stones I will treat as archie, and I have a nice follow-up. Now the question is R12 an overplay? If I lean on the black stones, I'll get pushed and cut, but then I can capture the one stone. And is this actually... cut, Atari, extend, extend... Can I do anything useful here with R12? I mean, I will get cuts for sure. I so want to play around R14, so let's play R12, see what happens. And if I'm not content, then play R14 anyway. My group on the top is fine, my group on the bottom left is fine, my group on the bottom right is completely fine. So anytime I want, I can play an invasion . That is also interesting. Can invade the bottom. Right now I want to make this center group weak. Now this empty triangle just became a weak group. To disconnect it and profit from the attacks somehow. He can push and cut, but then he gets killed, so I think this attachment allows me some access to the bottom, since it should not be disconnectable, or so I thought. Pushes, Atari, extend. This is a local fight, which I do not completely read. I thought this move wasn't possible because of my Atari. And the extension, and the extension, and the connect, so... So now I successfully disconnected his center stones. Could Atari and connect? Does he have time to do anything? Also, this one becomes... Yeah, I think I'll Atari and connect. The bottom still has AGI because K4 is available and O3 still can be played. Can it? I think O3 doesn't work because black just drops down. It does not set up any mrhaandi situation. That is interesting. He gives me a Ponuki. Which I take, of course. He still has a weak group. That did not change. Now let's see about N3. If I mrhaandi and he captures, then I have a nice forcing move. If I mrhaandi and he extends, then I have a nice forcing move to capture him in a ladder, so I will squeeze first. And then connect, setting up a bottom invasion with a possible ladder. And capturing the corner would be huge. And then I capture his stones in a ladder. Didn't I read this correctly? It's a ladder. I Atari, he extends, I Atari, he extends, ladder down. Okay. Now he has to live in the corner, or else it will be too late. Am I alive here? Yes, I am. So let us... So what to do next? My group on the right is still fine, my group on the bottom is fine, my only weakness is in the center. And that's exactly where he has a weak group. So I could go ahead and protect here. Then he will squeeze, and then I will get caught. So let's not do that. Let's lean on the strong stones to get shape first. And then connect. How does that sound? If I do not connect now, I have a problem, so I will connect. And his group is still weak, still eyeless. So is mine, but I have no problems anywhere near and have some forcing moves around Q14 and M11. So this looks fine. This one looks too greedy. I do not need Q13 and he gives me more forcing moves. So I will strengthen myself. I actually do not care whether this center group dies or not. I just want to get my group to safety and maybe make something on the top. Maybe not, but still, just by chasing it, I should get enough profit. And his 3-3 is still invadable. Meanwhile, I'm getting very thick in the center. I can invade here, so kinda feels like a kid in a candy store. Just take what you want, but do not be greedy. It's this being greedy that kills groups. Cannot attack the bottom group since it has enough RG with the dead stones here to keep itself alive. I could try and build some influence for the 15 points here, but I see no point there. About the 3-3 doesn't work. About this one, I think Q17 is not an overplay. I mean, I play R17, he drops down, I drop down. He plays this one. All I want is just to reduce this corner. But maybe this was bad thinking. Maybe just taking the top would have been bigger. Also, it's funny if I die now at the top, since I was talking that I was saying that it is not a problem at all. Let's play the forcing move first. 1, 2, 3, 4. So T18 would live. That's why he has to play there himself. Now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 liberties, and have to see about those. There is a tiny bit of RG around R16, since he can Atari only one way. And then I extend. He continues to push. I'll play here. So O16 becomes Sente. Can I use that? I do not see how. Well, let's play the Sente move first. Oh, or was N16 Sente as well? If N16 was Sente, then I should have played L17. Maybe my last move was not the only Sente move in the area, so I could have forced my opponent to help me play my Sente move, but I didn't. So is N16 still Sente? Atari, extend. This one is an Atari, so oh well, O16 is Sente, but yeah, that was quite a loss on the top for no reason at all. So my hope now is to split the weak groups. One, two, three, four, five, six. So already he has more liberties than I have. Playing my forcing move to threaten a disconnect with H11 before I go back and protect. But yeah, that was quite unfortunate. One, two, three, four, five. So my He has also to count all those liberties, and I hope he will need to fill them later. My couple of points in the center are too small, so I should have built the top instead. So after all, my move was an overplay. Can push, he protects. Can push, he protects. If I cut, if I Atari, he connects. I protect, he connects. I cut. How does cutting help me? I don't know, let's just go ahead and cut. Just for fun. Again, he has 5 liberties, so he needs to count them. Oh, well, this one is 4, but he kills me first. This one he extends. If I cut... If I cut... I thought I could get out here, but I can't. Again, a misread on my part. So... Again, you have seen some bad moves. So he connected his weak groups, does not need to play those 5 moves. All in all, a great victory for black here, and he made some points here, even more than I did. So completely miserable play by white. Then let's try some reductions. And play some nice endgame. I suppose we are in endgame now. Can cut off the 1 stone, does it help? Let's cut off the 1 stone. I thought he will force me to take it. He doesn't. I have quite a lot of forcing moves around this area, so I do not see him connecting anytime soon. So maybe he has just created a weak group inside my more or less moyo. Now we'll see whether I have some forcing moves around this area before I start and attack the 4 stones. If he ignores, I take my profit on the bottom, and I take my profit on the bottom. This is getting dangerous since b2 kills black locally, but then black escapes. Can black escape though? I have push, I have a peep. Let's just for fun take black's eye space away. I mean, I'm strong nearby. If I'm strong nearby, or let's just let those groups connect. I mean, I already profited with b2. I have to be aware that any move around k3, k4 is senti. I have to capture those stones. But still, I do not see any big problems here. So I'll just capture the bottom. I mean this region, this bottom. Again, a funny move. What does this move suggest? This move suggests an Atari. Does not matter. I can capture the one stone, so there is not a problem. Atari, he connects. Atari connects, so just capture the one stone here. I hope I am not misreading K4. Atari. This is some intense reading, which I kinda do not do, so if I die now, then that's entirely me not reading. But still, this one I can connect, this one I can capture, this one I can capture, this one I can capture. This one I have to capture, the throw in I'll capture, and then yeah, he submits. Do I just remove the RG and let him... I'll just capture the one stone, removing all of the RG stuff here. Now he wants to peep and try and disconnect, but this one I can peep and disconnect myself. So his last move was very brave. He must have counted that he's behind on points and needs to capture something. But is this true? I did not count. So he plays this one, I connect. He harness. I have to play this one. He connects. I play this one, connect. I have enough liberties, so I do not see this as a problem. So as I was saying, I disconnect, peeps and connects. So now I expect the peep. I mean, if this doesn't work, then his bottom group is in much pain. Yeah, he gets rid of the RG, so I as well will get rid of the RG. How to do this nice and strong? I will do it this way, I guess. Still, there is some serious, some serious business here. So let's continue with the serious business. He has to go to Co. I will connect. And now we can start some nice co-fighting. So he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 liberties. If I connect, I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh man, reading again. Why all this reading? I mean, there's RG around here. If I play this one... Wait a second. Throw in, capture this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 liberties. 7 is enough, right? So I'll just protect the coal. And then there is this RG. He has 5. Now he has to attach. I'll connect. He connects. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I connect, he connects, so I will need to protect this. He will Atari, I will capture, he will throw in. I will capture, he will Atari, I will connect, he will connect. So if I connect, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 liberties after I connect. Then I extend. He extends, I extend. He has 1, 2, 3, 4. So this does work, right? Or am I misreading again? He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I approach, oh, wait a second, did I just misplace that? I have an eye here. So if I block, he can never Atari. Now if I block, I can Atari. So he needs to connect this, then I come out. Oh, this is intense. This is super intense. So I have 1, 2, 3. If I connect, then he connects, I cannot Atari, so I will come out. So right now this is a local Seki. But if I can capture those center stones, then this is not a Seki anymore. Then those I captured, and this one works. If he cuts Atari, defend, he is captured. If I just connect, then this also works. I mean, connecting is even senti against this center group. So why am I thinking so hard? Right now I could just say, you know what, I cut you and you die in the center and I don't care, but let's just protect against the peep. Is there a cut here? If I protect and he cuts, I can Atari and kill him first, right? And if I play this and he cuts, not a problem too. Unless I am misreading, but my big misread was on the top, so I hope I kinda have me-eye here. But yeah, he can't cut because the Atari, he cannot escape. If he protects, that's not a problem. So thank you for the game, and let's review it. This was some intense fighting in the bottom after my very nice beginning, but then a huge loss on the top right. Oh no, wait a second. Edit game first. No, not edit game first. First we disconnect, so we do not get any game requests. And let us review. Standard approach, standard Joseki. I kinda like this position for white, because this Q16 stone emphasizes influence towards both sides, but what black does is make top small, so I can take care about the right anytime, and then Q16 becomes not so well used. And here my next move should be around Q3, since this is now the right is the largest area, since both stones face the right, and Q16's last direction is the right, so I should go ahead and approach Q3. And if I do this, then I'll probably get pincered, since my opponent wants to work with Q16, and I make some life, jump out, and we continue from there. And that's basically what happened with some Tivari. However, if I lose Sente here, just for example, let's play the standard Joseki here and lose Sente. Alright, we made the top small, but then this C6 is a nice extension from D10, and we could see some Moyu development here, I guess. Maybe those are not the exact moves which black plays in this order, but maybe later. And this is the general idea here. So I just wanted to go ahead and take this away. Now, if black takes the next largest move, I can reduce it by making this semi-double wing, and then I guess I will be invaded, and we will have something like this, and maybe then I will be reduced, or first black continues his own thing, and I can... But this is a whole different game. I mean, this is better for black, isn't it, than what he played. He approached my stones. Here I also should play this one, I guess. If black protects, I can go away, saying that I do not intend to make points right now in the beginning with this slow move. I have already taken some corner profit and stability, and if I am invaded later, let's say I pass and invaded later, then that's still okay. And I use this for influence. but I got a whole move away. I chose to play for points, and here again I can go away, and for example I can take some outside influence instead of those points. And black will negate the outside influence and we will continue. I simply went ahead for early points, which is not that good. I mean, I have 4 stones which are close together and not doing so much. I mean, black is undercut, but he didn't play this for points anyway. But him losing Sente, I mean, that's still okay, since I can approach, I can play the largest move next. And here there are some ideas. One idea is just saying that the right is more important, which it is, since all the stones on the bottom are low, and even this one leaves a gap. So this is one idea, and the other idea is to approach for influence. I mean, this Joseki does not... I mean, this is much better for white than the previous Joseki, since now the bottom is completely low and uninteresting. So only choice for black is to pincer and working with his Q16 stone, what I was showing earlier. And here comes my Joseki lack of knowledge. I do not know how do I continue next. I mean, I do not play this one for sure. If I jump out, then it could look like this. And we have some... yeah, this is a whole other development. Maybe I should just jump away. If black takes his influence and security, then I can press those stones down, get some influence, and make the bottom completely uninteresting. Then I wonder what happens to the top right, which starts to grow very large, so I still kinda helpless with the Joseki. So first I remove a running direction from Q8, at the same time suggesting an R8 move. So next black should run with a diagonal and maybe run some more and then counterattack. Maybe I would do this, since he runs with the jump. There is a lot of RG around Q8. I mean, then this way his stone is disconnected, and I guess I still can cut this one. He needs to come back and fix it. I can make shape, and we will continue. This is kind of ugly for black, so there is a lot of RG here. That's why I attach and go for the usual shape. And if he played the diagonal, that would be the exact move he is playing right now, P7. so he actually needs this move if I attach. So this way, usually we just take this one, since now S9 is goatee, uninteresting for black. Well, interesting since it starts to build, but still can come in. But here with my Q10, I decide to play this one first, since I think he cannot honey, since my cut is just adding so much RG to the position. And this is game, right? Here I was reading then this move, maybe another one to capture. Does not work out well. He'll need to come back, and we'll continue with the variation which was played during the game. However, he did something else. He pushed, or no, he did push. What did he play? He played this one. Obviously now I cannot play here, it's even better for black now. Same variation. So my option number one is connect solidly. He connects, I force, and I continue forcing and make some outside influence here. His group is not that weak and still has this connection, so I have a weak group in the center, and I think he can profit from that or build the bottom. So first I go and honey. Wait. Thinking if he answers my move, well then what's about... Now the cut doesn't work. Now black dies. So if he fixes, I can go back. So he needs to play the connection. He plays it, and I capture the stone, have some Panuki towards the center, and he has this weak group, which he immediately takes care of. And this, I was reading, doesn't work for black. So I expected something like this, and still I can cut. And if he plays here, then I was reading that this works, but does it work? It doesn't. So never mind. I will need to play this one. He extends. If I disconnect, he'll simply connect, so that's fine for black. He did not need to cut, I guess. But he did cut, and I played my forcing moves. And yeah, this one is dubious, since you have seen my squeeze play on the bottom. I think still, as black, I would just play those moves. And now the bottom is completely black's. He made about around 20 points. And if white captures, it will be goatee. If white doesn't capture, then black still has some running potential. So white captures Ngote and black continues expanding. Maybe somewhere around here. Just an escape change. 1, 2, 6, 7, 14 points and some stability for white, so around, I don't know, 20 to 30 points for white in the center. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10. Around 20 points for black, around even. And no need to read at all. He went this way. And instead of extending, I mean this is even bigger, although with mrhaandi. This way it's even more points. He attached to my stone, gave me another Panuki, and then I wanted him to make some bad shape before I go back and continue chasing. This is maybe an overplay. Continue chasing. And now my group starts becoming weak, but I'm guessing it will live. Now black is completely out and safe. White has a few issues, but I mean white will manage to live, I guess. He has some nice forcing moves around Q14, so there will be 2 eyes, but black is out, white is out. And this influence faces a strong group by black, and black maybe will get something in the center, so that is still fine. I want just to make some bad shape for him and move on. But no, he chose a different way. He has chosen this way. Then I was guessing he will Atari, I will capture, he will live in the corner. Still some bend 4 in the corner, but I need one more move. Or wait a second. If he protects, then obviously, not obviously. Well, he will be alive in the corner, so this move lives. I guess I protect. And his choices are quite limited. He needs to save the weak group, and I have sent it to do whatever I want, like protecting. But then I reduce the bottom. Well, he chose the worst variation. I guess he misread the ladder. He connected, and then the ladder kills the stones, unfortunately. Now this is becoming a super easy game for white. He has only one weak group near a black weak group, so basically no weak groups at all. So, and here I was again thinking, what if what if black captures right now? If white protects, then black is alive and connected. This is just a shortage of liberties, so it will be a ko probably. Even if it's not a ko, white has those 3 liberties and serious trouble. So no co, just white running for life. And I'm guessing white will get some life, but black will get the corner, and again center influence and security. So my move had its flaws. After I played it, I immediately saw that his capturing is big. So if I connect this one, then again this is bad. So where's white's move? White's move should be or maybe if we discussed all those variations and in every variation black is safe, then black is safe already. So even if white plays, black is safe, so why did white play? Then those stones just separate two strong groups. That's why they become just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16 points. For 16 points I'll just approach the corner and start some influence on the top, so maybe I can save those later or I get points. This seems like a much better idea. If I invade the corner now, I guess we will get into this, and black will take care of my stones. Yeah, this, I don't like this. White made just a few points, but then black has so much strength now that he has no problems in the game at all. So some approach at the top, maybe for influence, would be best now. Well, what I did was the wrong move, which was wrongly answered. And now I can connect and have some more shape here. And black goes into the wrong direction. His weak group is in the center. The right side is completely alive, and I cannot invade it anytime soon as long as I have my weak group in the center. So as soon as I can get more forcing moves, I get them. Center influence, center influence. Now my group is completely safe, and I should play somewhere around 0-17, threatening to get into his corner or make some big top. What I do is an overplay. I'm sorry for this. I did not see this turn working. Let's look at this one more time. If I play this one, what is Senti then? If, for example, I'll play not my move was Senti, but I think it was Ajikeshi then. I have to deal with the bad situation. If I'll play this way, then my last move is Senti. Since if he goes away, we have this, and the throw-in, and the Atari, and then the kill. So that was what I was reading. So he will need to protect now. And then I guess I can start some double attack, can't I? Maybe I can't, since I'm dead in the center now. Yeah, this is complicated, and that was my overplay which was punished here. So, but hey, everyone makes mistakes. So I'll play this one, which is Senti, but he just fixes. I'll play this one, which is both are Senti. I fix both. Get some tiny life here. And, well, here I also... my cut was premature. I should go ahead and squeeze. And then continue with other business, like here. But let's count. I wonder, white has. At least 50 to 60 points. Black has. Black has around 40 to 50, so white with Komi is well ahead. Even after this loss. So this is just fine, no need to do fancy things. What I did was fancy things which did not work. I played this way, and yeah, here I got it wrong. Still, some reductions will be enough. And here I was thinking this was an overplay for black again. Just me surrounding him. I mean, I have no real cuts here, so I will just go ahead. Getting dangerous. This one first. And now he desperately needs to cut. But this cut doesn't work. So this is a complicated fight then. So first I chose, just to force him to defend, and then this one stone makes me much stronger. So now the sequence does not work well anymore. Well, I mean, this single move will help me anyway, somehow. He decides to ignore it, since then he might be captured. So I go for my profit. And I suppose first he should think about his own life. And if I connect, those stones are just dummy connection stones, and I need to capture this anyway. So the center is reduced, he is alive at the bottom, and I get extra 10 points of profit here. So this is just fine for black. He goes for the extra push, and the extra push allows me to take some points in his base. And if he connects now, I will take my points anyway, and we have nearly the same situation, but I have b2, which is a nice move to have. And still there is a tiny bit a tiny bit of RG around this area. Right now it doesn't work, but maybe all those forcing moves, I mean with this move alone it works. So I will have some RG there. He pushes out and then Hanis. Curious Hani, I can just protect and he will need to connect anyway. So this was his goatee then. And I can think about forcing moves again. I was going for a few points extra profit. And here I guess he misread. So I was thinking this one is a ladder which leaves him with one liberty. And if he Ataris were using those stones at any point, I'll just capture them. Wait a second. And then he plays here. Did I mess up the super badly? So, first, he connects to his stone. I have to I can play here, or I'm dead. So I have to capture those. This throw-in, if I capture the stones, he again captures mine, is Sente, so I will need to capture. And then there is a double purpose move. First L3 and second H5. If I connect here, then this is super bad for me. I need to come back. But here I think he has just more liberties than I do, and I die, so this is bad. But it's the only way, no? It's the only way to answer the throw-in. So, I have lost the game at this point. But he pushes from the other side and I capture, and then there's no Agi anymore. He goes for the Agi here, and yeah, he's thinking about those moves, but I mean, he has 1, 2, 3 liberties, so, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I have enough liberties to kill him. That's why I do not see this as a problem. And this is kind of similar to what happened. So he takes care of the Agi, since he knows that some moves around here are going to be deadly. And this way could work. So a lot of reading here. He takes care of business, which is fine, and if he takes care of business, then I go ahead and also take care of business. However, maybe there is a better way to do this. He answers anyway, so I could just continue and play this one and just be happy. I mean, there is no Archie anymore. And there is still the cut. But I was reading that all this Archie I am completely alive in the corner, and my outside group has enough liberties. So I could go ahead and go for the cut. And I guess he should go for the co here. I guess I will extend once. He will need to connect. And we are still in co. Or maybe not, since he has one liberty here. This does work, yeah. So he just connects and everyone is happy and white has a ton of points. So he does not go for the co, but goes for the kill. Here I can go ahead and say, alright, we are still in co. And I can start playing my co-threats. But he has so many co-threats, I don't think I can ever win this one. Although for me it is a flower co, I have nothing to lose at all. Interesting. Although he can use threats to live. This is certainly not... I do not know what to say about my moves. I most certainly do not. Here he should throw in. But then, if he Ataris, I just connect. So, there is... I just connected and, yeah, he is alive. So, first option, play this way. Not this way. If I connect, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I connect, and then I am... Wait. So I connect and I die, huh? Funny. I connect this way. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I die as well. I'll play here and... Again I die. This is some complicated fighting. He cannot Atari, he has to connect, so I can Atari. I don't know, I do not want to read all of this out. I mean, for you it's boring as well, I guess. So I'll just skip to the real fight. No reason not to throw... Oh, wait. There is a reason not to throw in. And this reason is just white is connected. So... he honeys. I connect. And then this is a local Seki. Here I was reading that those moves do not work for black, so he will need to play from the other side as he did, and I connect, and then his group just dies because this is a local Seki, and this is exactly what happened. So black resigned after a ton of mistakes by me and by him in the whole left side. This whole left side was just one huge mistake. The whole right top side was a huge mistake. This center by black was a huge mistake, and this top left was a Joseki, so we only played one Joseki and mistakes in this game. So thank you for watching and see you next time.